What's that in the sky? It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Top Geekly!
Yo, I'm Job Fur Cody, and I'm here with my good friend IAMPENNDRAGON. We are getting ready to do a first 30 Let's Play of Ghost of Tsushima. And I'm pretty excited. This is Talk Geekly's second episode. And this is right on the mark, too. This is right of the day of release, so we should be able to get this to you later this afternoon.
That's right. So thanks so much for joining us today on YouTube. Let's jump right into it, Cody. Let's see what this game is all about.
So I'm pretty excited. The samurai theme is the biggest thing that's like sucking me into this game. So this has been something that I've been really anticipating, and I forgot how close to release this actually was.
You know, this game, when it was first announced, it was giving me the Onimusha vibes, and I was a huge fan of the Onimusha franchise. My only detraction, I guess, from this game would be the fact that it is along the lines of a Souls game, and I'm trash as far as Souls games are concerned, but I'm excited to see what they have in store for it.
Yeah, I would say I'm a little bit, I wouldn't say super get good at it, but I'm a little bit better than a scrub at the Soulsborne series, so I'm pretty excited, though.
Oh, you're definitely better. I mean, it only took you, what, 10 years?
10 years.
But you finally got there.
Yeah, we did it all boss, all DLC, and I think that's more than a lot of people could say, you know.
No, for sure. So one thing I know I'm definitely excited for the next generation is some of those shorter load times. I'm sure you could agree.
Absolutely. I think on the PS4, I've been on the PC for so long that once I started doing the PS4 again, it was just a rude awakening.
Oh, yeah, it definitely freaking throws you back, and you're like, oh, man, I got to sit here and wait this long? What's going on?
So I'm a big advocate, though. Whenever you can play a game in its native tongue, I love doing that. So this is going to be in Japanese for everyone that's wondering.
I'm down with that as well. I mean, who watches dubbed anime? Like, is that a thing? Like, people actually watch that?
I'm really digging the graphics and the atmosphere. The music, I know, Pen, you really can't hear it, but the music is just beautiful. And the mustache. That's some drip right there. Mustache drip.
Yeah, so far so good. I mean, the graphics are definitely on point. It's what you expect from this generation, at least this late in the game as far as this generation is concerned.
Absolutely. Look at that's gorgeous.
Now, when we do these first 30s, we want you to keep in mind that we try to go into this without any knowledge of what the first 30 minutes basically is going to be. So hopefully this is not going to be just 30 minutes of cutscenes like we had to deal with when we did The Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah, I for one haven't really seen a lot of gameplay, a lot of anything, any leaks or trailers. I try to stay as blind as I can just for this reasoning.
Looks like we're going to have a 1v1.
And this is probably where I get thrusted into it. Nope. I don't know. Let's see.
Homeboy just stood in front of everybody and was like, yo, at me.
He's like, what sayest thou? I do not like the teeth. I think the mouth was like hideous looking. Oh shit. He just sets a motherfucker on fire, dog.
Yo, he said, stop running your mouth, boy.
And then he's like, wham!
Vicious.
And they're just like, what?
Yeah, I see what you're talking about with the teeth.
Yeah, that's my biggest gripe so far.
Off-putting.
Okay, here we go. So we're starting. Oh, this is fucking introduction if I've ever seen one.
Okay, so what is it? What was those samurai games back in the day? Oh man.
Dynasty Warriors.
Dynasty Warriors. We got that little.
Oh
Dynasty
yeah, dude. Okay, this is pretty fucking awesome.
I really like that camera angle right off the beginning part
Mm-hmm.
when you immediately start charging into battle. That was really, really epic. It kind of set the tone that you're going into a big battle.
So that was cool. I got hit with enough to where it took the horse down. There we go. I think this is going to be a game that I love right off the rip, man. I love just the gore in it already. There we go. So the striking is not too bad. Then you have your... Yeah, right there. That's beautiful. Block. There we go.
So just checking out some of the slash attacks that you're using there. Definitely still stays along the lines of a traditional Souls game, which is very slow. I really hope one day we do get one of those Souls games that actually has like really fast combat.
So I really, you know, when you get into games like this where it's a really big cinematic experience, a big issue sometimes is how the character looks during actual gameplay, and I think the graphics are staying pretty true to character right now. I would say the body movement definitely seems more realistic too. There we go. That block, I like the blocking, and it doesn't. If maybe I wasn't paying attention, but
The sword just sliced him right there. That was nice.
and maybe I wasn't paying attention, but I don't know if they told me how to play the game yet. Was there a tutorial?
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't see anything on screen, kind of giving you a heads up as to what button does what.
Okay, there we go.
I mean, do you really want that in the Souls game though? You know
No,
what I mean?
no, no. That's
Here we go. We're throwing you in there. Figure it out.
Yo, that was fucking awesome, dude. The jump attack, did you see that?
Yeah, that was a little different, I would say, than your traditional game this style.
There we go, man. Oh my fucking god. There we go, that duck and fucking dodge. Shield break.
So here you are, like what, 2-3 minutes into combat. What would you say, if anything feels different, or if it all feels the same from games that are in this
I would
wheelhouse?
say it feels more organic. It feels more alive. I think a big thing is how fluid the attacks are. How I can just go from blocking to running up that ledge on accident, and then my character was able to jump off of it. Some of the, you know, sometimes you have to just run back down because your character can't jump. That was a big thing in the Dark Souls series. Like, you'd have to do it a certain way to get him to jump. But this one, you just click a button, and it's boom. No running, no anything. And he did a jump, and then I attacked mid-air, and he did a swing and attack.
No, it definitely looked fluid when you did it. All right, 2 against an army, I guess.
Well, they just got blown up, though.
Bro, you got an arrow in your back. What are you doing?
Oh.
Oh, there's another one.
So my biggest thing is how progression goes, I guess. How the character progression goes. If there's a character skill tree. I'd like to see more variety in the attacks, because this is going to be one of those games that, you know, it will be like a hack and slash.
No, and that's the end of his story. Or is it? kind of looks like an Asian version of the Mountain from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, he just said he's the grandson of Genghis, though. Oof.
Look at the sweat going down his
Yeah,
brow.
and the hair growing and shit. And this is played on a PlayStation Slim. This isn't even on a Pro. Okay.
All right, so I'm interested to see how they incorporate the supernatural elements into this story now.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So we're getting some wind sound from the controller. That kind of caught me off guard there.
Okay, so the autumn leaves brought him back to life. That's what it looked like to me.
You know? Hey. Must be a good tree or something. So sweaty. Everybody's sweating so much.
All right, so he apparently he didn't die. It looks like he was just left for dead. Somebody found him. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that the character did die and then was brought back through some crazy spiritual, supernatural stuff.
You know, but
That-
keeping him
like
like a mortal, you know, I think that's cool. He has no weapon, so it's that basic, you know, we have a badass in the beginning, then he's stripped down to nothing, is what I'm gathering. And we're gonna have to work through progression to get like different attack abilities and different weapons and stuff. We'll see. So very stealth based though. I can dig that. Here we go. Shield. Broken window. Am I able to pick this up? No. It's over here though.
Decisions like that sometimes, you know, I get it. It's not part of the story progression that you're trying to go with. But if you got a character with no weapons and there happens to be some kind of weapon sitting around, why can't they pick it up?
Oh wait, maybe this is it. Broken. But better than nothing.
Yeah, you know what was better than nothing too? That shield.
Yeah. Although he wasn't using a shield in the beginning, so that would, you know.
Yeah, but man, this is like life or death right now. You use whatever you can find. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so leave the house and continue your search. Do I go out this way?
Okay, so that's definitely, at least from my experience, that is a little bit different. Having those notifications show up on the upper corner there.
Mm-hmm.
Just from watching you play a lot of the Souls games, you don't get that kind of stuff.
Ooh. Oh, you're the one that kept me alive.
She sold that shit. She's like, I need some rice and a couple fillets of fish. I'm selling this shit. This shit looks expensive. See, rice. I told you. They knew she got the rice.
That faceplate is fucking awesome too, dude. Ooh, what a badass. She's like, bitch, don't wear no shoes in my house.
I tell you what, I really like the costumes and the fabric and the way they move. Looks really, really good. Like look at the yarn holding his breastplate together. Really nice textures in this game.
So we're fighting against the Mongols, and they've taken over half of the island. Where'd you go? That was cool how it slowed down like that. So here it gives me the tutorial, I would imagine. So once again, these graphics are fucking phenomenal. I'm curious to see how it's held up in the later parts of the game. Because they, you know, games always have a habit of really putting a lot of emphasis on the first couple of hours. Oops, there we go. That's pretty cool. I like the first person perspective on crawling.
Nah, bro, he got his head taken.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I gotta admit that I didn't follow much about this game other than when it was originally announced. And from the title alone, I immediately thought we were gonna have, you know, that supernatural aspect.
Yeah.
But I think we're definitely gonna just be staying within the real world.
So I thought it was gonna be like a horror game.
Vengeance. Yeah, that's kind of where I thought as well, you know?
Ooh, they just murdered someone right next to me. I love the first person perspective once again with crawling. The immersion's pretty fucking awesome too.
I was just gonna make a comment just now. When you went from the first person crawling and then came out, it was kind of abrupt, almost like a just copy paste kind of boom, boom. It just happened. I think that could have been done a little bit smoother.
Ooh, shit. I'm excited to get the sword.
Hopefully you guys are not listening to my cat making a bunch of noise in the
I
background.
can't even hear your cat.
Okay, perfect.
This is so... I'm just loving, like, the lighting and just the chaos going on right now. How everything's, like, burning around us and they're just slaughtering people around us. The smoke seems pretty authentic too. A lot of the times there's issues, like graphical issues, where you could see like the wall, you know what I mean? That graphical, like flat looking wall. Ooh, shit, I don't know how to climb. Come on. Come on, Cody, you can do this. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, see, she just admitted she a thief, so she had to have sold Homeboy's sword.
We'll find the buyer, get your sword back. She did sell it.
Called it.
That's fucking hilarious. Ooh, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. I missed something up there, I think. Haha. So that's cool. It looks like supplies are subtle, but if you got an eye for it, you can kind of see them glow a little differently. Come on. There you go. You can get down the ladder. Like right there. They have that little light glimmer that shines over them. Is that a phone? No. It looked like a phone. I was like, shit.
Let's see if you're gonna get your blade.
Hell yeah. Mm.
我が名は酒井仁。地頭である志村殿の甥。臆病ではない。
Oh, that looks like a kid who doesn't know how to use a freaking katana.
Your enemy is no match for you.
I agree, Uncle. Definitely a lack of control. Some chick slapped the shit out of him.
He's like, man, you a little too much right now.
See, it's those same leaves, man.
Look, he's like, I've been waiting for this. I'm gonna take my day out on you. So this is where they teach you how to attack, I bet. Yep. Look at that. Boom and boom. Mm-hmm.
You're gonna need a salt bath after that beat down.
ではその技をつけた者が戻ってきたら汚い手もためらわぬ相手からいかにして身を守る
Strike first. Then break his nose. Oh, he called me out. He's like, listen, you dog.
You know, I bet you either option you choose, he's gonna call you out.
ではわしの防御を崩せ酒井仁が優ある武士だと示してみよう攻撃で防御を崩し素早く打ち込め
I am ready for the combat.
I mean, it definitely does have a lot more. It seems a lot quicker pace as far as some of the other games in this style, but there's still that heavy weight to some
Look
of
at the
these
leaves,
attacks.
how the leaves like follow me. I love it.
That's a nice little detail.
No, I was worried that I would be dog shit at this game, but you know, it's been going pretty good.
Don't go jinxing yourself, bud. We're only 26 minutes in.
Alright, here's the biggest part of the game.
And the stuff that you always have issues with. There you go.
There you go. Boom, bitch.
I'm proud of you, bud. I thought we'd be on that part for a little bit longer than
Thank
we were.
you. Thank you. Against a spear? Bitch. Didn't mean to whip your ass, but here we is.
Definitely looks like the developers put a lot of time and effort into these combat animations, and I mean, it paid off. It looks really nice when you're fighting like that. The different dodge and parry stuff, man, they look good.
A sparring match? What have we been doing this entire time?
Oh, it's hand-to-hand combat
He's
time,
like, I don't want
baby.
to hurt you. If you're that confident, little bitch, let's go. Alright, you can catch these hands.
I'm just gonna go all out. Use everything you learn.
Little bitch. He's about to ask me to respect some bullshit that's going to be used against me later on in the game. Here it is. How's his eyebrows get so pointy? Like the
Oh, he gets them threaded. Sun Chin does it for him.
He like goes to the stylist. He's like, "Give me like the Tekken eyebrows, please. Heavy on the arch."
So it looks to me like roughly within the first 30 minutes, we basically got all of the combat out of the way, learning everything, great story, and at that point, you're finally probably going to jump into the real action and meat and potatoes of the game.
He is pissed as fuck. Okay, that was fucking easy.
All right, so I think this is a good time to call it as far as the 30 minutes are concerned, but let's have a little quick, back and forth about what are your thoughts and what are you hoping to finally get as you progress through this game later today?
So I'm really, really digging the gameplay. Like I said, I'd like to see more variety within the attacks, which I think we're going to get. It looks like there's going to be more horse combat, which was, dude, the horse combat was fun. I love that part. I'm really happy we started the game with that, because I think that really was such a solid and impacting like introduction.
Okay. You know, I gotta say, I'm very glad that this was the game you chose, and we got to do this first 30. I feel that the developers really took advantage of the 30 minutes. They got storytelling done. What good storytelling? I mean, I'm on board so far with what they're talking about and where we might be headed as far as this character is concerned. We got combat, plenty of gameplay. You had your tutorial, and your tutorial, I'm just from looking at what you did, I think you had fun doing it.
Yeah, yeah. It was one of those experiences where I have to go to work, and I don't want to go to work. I want to play this game more because this game just sucked me in. I didn't think it was going to be nearly as fun, but that first 30 really like gripped you and like just took you for just what to expect within the title, and it set a high expectation.
Yes, I think I'm looking forward to continuing to do this series for sure. And if we get more titles that do this kind of 30 minutes in the beginning, I think it's going to be good content, not just for us to enjoy and watch and talk about, but for other people to check out. And it'll be a good way for people to gauge whether or not they want to purchase these games themselves.
No, absolutely.
I mean, the 30 minutes of The Last of Us 2, I'm telling you, that kind of, it left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
This one here, this one was 2 thumbs up. Very nice. Very nice.
So with that being said, though, that wraps up Talk Geekly's first 30. I had a lot of fun. I'm really happy to have gotten this game this early. This is going to be something where I probably put a good 3 to 4 hours into it tonight, at least, at a minimum.
Yeah, so you guys watching the video, don't forget to check him out. Twitch.tv/job_4_A_Cody. He'll be rocking this game for a while until he beats it. But don't forget to check us out on all the social media platforms: Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook. And as always, Cody,
keep it geekly.
What's that in the sky? It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Talk Geekly.